R.I. Presents.
SPMT サイドストーリーくんねちぷ。
Previous overview. To discuss the logging issue, her father and sister went to Hankenai Kotan. 2 days later, a man visited Kotan to talk to her mother. The man was a Wajan, and he told my mother, "Don't believe Susa because he is a dangerous man." I was standing behind my mother listening to the man, and I heard 2 sounds coming from him. The sound was exactly like the melody I had heard from my sister, but the sound I heard from the man was a little different, a loud sound and a weak and low sound. Another thing that I found strange was that the man's face was expressionless the whole time he was talking, and he was speaking one-sidedly without changing his expression except for blinking occasionally. And when he finished saying what he wanted to say, he turned around and walked away without even mentioning his name. We were stunned as we watched him walk away. Apparently, my mother didn't understand what he was saying, and when she saw me, she tilted her head and smiled wryly. I don't know who he is, but I'm sure he's someone who doesn't think well of Susa. But to me, the sound coming from Susa was straight and clear, so I didn't think he was a bad person. Susa's appearance was scary, but I could hear the sound of kindness from him, and he was trying to stop the fight when there was a commotion. What bothers me is that my mother is very wary of Wajan. Also, although deforestation has stopped, it seems that many people are gathering at the newly created Suji, and the number of people who are voicing their worries about the future has increased. Some people said that it was a mistake to accept Wajan, so the impact of this incident on the people of Kotan may be greater than imagined. The criticism of Wajan grew louder with each passing day, but my grandma and mother went around to listen to everyone's story, and Kotan managed to avoid a big uproar. However, 6 days after my father and sister left, we were surprised by a ridiculous gossip. It's a rumor about my sister. It was a story about my sister stealing food to offer to the gods, and there was even a story that someone had seen my sister eating something red. It can't be. My sister is not such a glutton. When there is good food, my sister encourages me to eat first. Also, my sister eats only about half of me because she is easy to gain weight, so there is no way that she would steal and eat. I got angry and tried to complain to them, but my mother stopped me. My mom said it was just gossip and no one would believe them, but I couldn't get over my anger. However, what bothered me a little was that most of the angry people were people who didn't like Wajan. They had a disgusted look on their faces just because Wajan had stopped by Kotan. There are many people who misunderstand them, partly because there are not many people who understand Wajan's language, and they think that all Wajan are bad. I can understand if they are angry about the uproar, but I don't understand gossip that has nothing to do with it. I've never been to Hankenai Kotan, but I know it's a long way away. And yet, it is more unbelievable to hear that there are people who have seen it firsthand. I endured the frustration that day, but the situation worsened the next day. Today's story ends. The story is updated every Saturday. Please look forward to. If you like, please subscribe to the channel.